leading up into the very last segment of the episode, which we get to visit. Well, that's weird. Spark was our elf visit.
Yes.
And now Spark is our out and about.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
They have a holiday menu. Of course, they're a nonprofit. They're farm to table. They're a restaurant. They do catering. Check it out. What's up, Woodford? We're here today at Spark Community Cafe, downtown Versailles. I'm joined with the co-owner, Mr. Kyle Fannin, who I can't help but call him Mr. Fannin. He was indeed my high school teacher, and chef today. Tell me a little bit about, guys, Spark. It opened in 2019. You guys are fully mission-based and fully farm-to-table. Mr. Fannin, can you tell us about Spark?
Okay, Spark Community Cafe was Tristan Farrell's idea, a former student, and after the pop-up festivals we had in community activism, he said, why don't we do this for real? And that was December 22nd, 2016. He pulled me out of retirement, and here we are. It took us a while to raise $200,000 to rehab this space and put in a kitchen, and in March of 2019, we opened. And the mission is, pay it forward, pay what you can. So you come in, you have a great farm-to-table meal prepared by Chef Isaiah Screet, and it is an amazing meal, every one of them. And what happens is we take the tip, since we're all volunteers out front, we take that tip money and we buy meals for the food insecure, and we deliver throughout the county. And at this point, we are at 8,000 meals delivered to the food insecure.
So Spark Community Cafe has delicious food, and it, of course, is made by Chef Isaiah. He will not say this, but he came from Keeneland. So if that gives you any idea, he is no amateur. This is, second nature to him. He creates delicious meals. Now, Mr. Fannin, you guys get so many of these meals out to the community every day. Can you talk a little bit about the numbers?
Well, we're at 8,000 overall, and our goal was 20% of the meals produced in this kitchen would be for the food insecure. We don't have more than a handful come in on any given day, but we decided to start delivering. So we use organizations like the Food Pantry or some of the after-school backpack programs like Mentors and Meals or Esperanza. And through that, we have names and addresses, and we get meals out. An example, Thanksgiving, we had 164 meals paid for, and we delivered 52.
That is amazing work that they do. Now, Mr. Fannin, I want you to talk to us a little bit about Pay It Forward. We're not sure, some people have heard Pay It Forward, but they're not sure exactly what that means. And if you've not ever been into the cafe, the experience is very, very nice. It's almost fine dining here, and you would maybe never know that.
Almost.
Well, it is fine dining, but I didn't know if that's, sometimes you don't want to even say that because you want it to be
Yes.
mission-based. So there's a fine balance there. It definitely is fine dining in my book. I'm just saying. So can you tell us about kind of what Pay It Forward means and how it works when you come in the doors?
Well, it's pretty simple. You come in just like you come in any restaurant, and you sit down, you order your food, you have your meal, and then you can pay it forward by tipping the mission. Like I said, we're all volunteers out front. You don't tip us, you tip the mission. And you can also make a donation. And we take that pot of money and we determine who in the community needs a great meal, who needs a nutritious meal. About 80% of our meals go to children. So that's our mission. It's great food. We use local farmers, so that's part of our mission as well, but we get nutritious food out to people that don't always have the opportunity for a great meal like that.
Yes, it's so special. And also, when you walk in, you're treated just like any customer. So nobody ever has to know if you are paying it forward or if you are in need of that meal. The way that they do it is through cards. It's a really discreet process. Everybody eats with dignity, as Mr. Fannin has once told me. So a very, very neat process. It also is run in non-COVID times, mostly by volunteers with a few staff members, but mostly volunteers, correct?
Yes. All the people who wait tables are volunteers. Sometimes we have volunteers do some other things. We do have a paid kitchen staff. We have our cafe mom, Ellen Crabtree, who is our cashier and many other things now in COVID times. but by and large, it's run by volunteers in normal times.
I love that you call her the cafe mom. As soon as you walk in, she's that first friendly face that you see or that you get on the phone. She's fantastic. If you guys haven't met Ellen, it's worth coming in just to say hello to Ellen. So tell us, this space is gorgeous. You guys said you spent $200,000. You raised that to be able to kind of make it what it is. It's not only a restaurant space, it can be a venue space as well.
It can be a venue space. In normal times, we have rehearsal dinners. We have, we had the Woodford County High School class of '99 20-year reunion in here. So it is an amazing space. And because we also cater, we have a catering liquor license. So, whether we're doing a wedding or whether we're doing a party in here, we're full service.
You guys did a catering project for me, and even the flowers on the table are from the local farm. So how amazing is that? All right, Haley has some merchandise that they have. So we want to talk about Christmas because that's what's coming up. This soft jersey tee, beautiful color there. They sell merchandise as well as, Vanna, next mug, please, ma'am. Coffee mugs. So you can see these awesome gifts. They would be great gifts or stocking stuffers. You can also do a gift card. That would be a great gift or stocking stuffer, or just call to pay it forward this holiday season. So I want to talk a little bit about the food itself. So Chef, tell me, you guys have a really awesome Christmas menu for pre-orders already out, correct?
Yes, we do. We have a menu similar to what we did for Thanksgiving. We changed some proteins and we added some different sides because it was so popular that people immediately started asking before Thanksgiving was even over if we were going to offer a Christmas menu. Then after pickup, they definitely wanted to know if we was going to have an offering. And I talked to Kyle and I was like, I think we should do this just to, push ourselves on into the new year, not knowing what COVID was going to do to us and how it was going to impact us. So on that Christmas menu, we have a whole roasted chicken, we have pork loin as our proteins, and then we have some pretty amazing sides and cinnamon bread pudding with bourbon sauce for our dessert to kind of finish all of that off. So alongside of that, people like to entertain for the holidays. So we did some offerings that you can get by the pound, which is pimento cheese, chicken salad, and our country ham salad that you can get for $7 a pound. And we have country ham biscuits that you can get for $15 a dozen. And then we'll be offering some sweets trays, some different things that you can get to entertain at home for the holidays and to stay safe, and also to be able to support this great mission.
That's right. Chef does amazing sweets. I haven't mentioned that. He did some really, really cool ones for our Woodford County Tourism Visitors Open House. But Chef, that pimento cheese, that chicken salad, that country ham, oh my gosh, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. It is amazing. And it doesn't even have to be for an event. That could just be a weekly meal or something that you do to prepare your
just
family's
something
lunch.
to take home. All we ask is that you give us a 24-hour notice if you're buying it by the pound, and we'll make sure that we have a substantial amount here so that we're able to fulfill that order.
Perfect. Do you guys have anything going on? You may not have thought about this yet for New year's Eve. Do you think you'll do another menu?
New Year's, we've thought about, maybe doing a brunch into the new year to kind of kick it off. Not really sure what our in-person dining is going to look like as of now. Once again, depending upon how the COVID situation is, if we'll even open for in-person dining. But I do know that I plan on changing the menu for the new year. We have been fortunate enough to get some new equipment in here to be able to provide some better offerings and some different offerings for sales. So we're very excited about that, and I'm working on creating a new menu now. And one of the things that's coming back by popular demand is our Spark Burger. Ooh. And now we'll actually have the proper infrastructure back there to be able to execute that and also provide hand-cut fries.
Oh my gosh, stop with all that right now. You're making me so hungry. You said brunch, which reminds me, I definitely want you to tell them about your brunch menu. It's phenomenal. And you're open in normal non-COVID times right now for lunch and brunch on Sundays, right?
Lunch and brunch. And we're open on Sundays for brunch from 11 to 2. And on that brunch menu, you will definitely see our egg scramble, which is very popular. It's basically a deconstructed omelet with vegetables and local eggs and then you get some potatoes along with that. We have biscuit and gravy. We have our waffles, which are very popular. And then we added a breakfast pizza that just, I mean,
Say no more.
the first time we offered them, we sold 16 that day. And it's pretty phenomenal. So breakfast kind of ranges from, you know, whatever we feeling at the time that we want to add on there that's, you know, pretty fun and exciting, something new all the time. I'm always trying to create something that I don't see around here that you can't just go to a Waffle House or somewhere and get, but something different.
That's awesome. And you guys have done some events like a bourbon pairing dinner.
Yes.
What's on the menu of a bourbon pairing dinner?
I mean, we've had from duck to chicken to short ribs. I mean, it just kind of whatever alcohol that we're having, or we try to pair the alcohol with the meal. So, I mean, it's ranged from a lot of different things, but they're very popular. And we were just on the cuff about to have to do 2 in one weekend because we sold out so fast. So, I mean, a lot of exciting things were about to happen, but due to COVID, it kind of pumped our brakes a little bit. But hopefully after all this is over, we'll come back full throttle.
That's right. 2021 is our year. Folks, you have heard it all right here. Spark Community Cafe is not only a great place to eat with fine dining, right, Mr. Fannin, fine dining, but they have to-go meals. They're mission-based. So if you're looking to feed a family, I've had a lot of people ask me that this holiday season. How do I contribute to feed a meal, family a meal this holiday season? You can donate to Spark Community Cafe, who helps to get those meals out weekly, not just in the holiday season, but year-round. So it's a great mission, and they have great food. So come out and check them out at Spark Community Cafe.